Welcome to FifthRoundMovement.com, and in this episode, we're checking out the Concords. Like my manhead lover says, come on son, we're checking out these Concords. Okay, let's get right down to it. What we're going to do is take a look at the Retro 2011 most hyped sneaker release of the year, Air Jordan Concord, and we're going to compare and contrast it with the 95 OG version from November of 95. Real quick, this is the size 7 youth or grade school size. We're going to take a look at it. They're a gift for somebody else. The adult size obviously comes in a more elaborate packaging. It's like a box, inside a plastic box with all kind of decorative paper. Probably overly elaborate packaging. Let's keep it real. How much do you really want to get through to get to your sneakers? So real quick, when we look at the 2011 version, we'll start at the bottom. It's exactly what you expected when you hear about an Air Jordan Concord, which is probably, arguably the most iconic Air Jordan ever is. For a lot of people, you ask them, think of an Air Jordan, the first one they think of is the 11, and a lot of times it's the Concord version. So we got the Concord hits on the sole, and the sole is super icy. It's not as blue as we saw in some of the other ones they've done the last couple of years, which, man, this sole is so icy, I want to lick it, but I'm afraid not to call the fire department, but the tongue will be stuck to it Christmas story style, so I'm not going to do that. We're working our way up from the icy sole. Got the carbide plate, obviously, on the insole, and then we're going to work our way up some more. White midsole. It seems to be the exact same material they use in 95, so that's pretty cool. Then you have the super iconic patent leather around the whole outside of the shoe, which really, separates it from, it's separated from everything else on the market in 95. It separates from everything else on the market in 2011. So not much to change there. We work our way up. We have this, space age. I don't know if it's Kevlar or it's some kind of space age material that I don't think it ever been used on a shoe prior to 95. See it a little bit out there now, like on the 6 Rings have it. But a whole lot, pretty iconic to the Jordan brand and specific to the Jordan brand. One little bit of a difference, and this might be because these are kid sizes. These laces look a little bit thinner than they do on the OG version. Hopefully it'll keep them tied up a little better, because I remember with these I had to tuck my laces in a lot. They seem to come untied with the thick rope style laces. And then we have the exact same Jordan branding on the mid tongue, just like we do on the 95 version. And then on the back, we have the, at the time, space age digital revolution. Internet was brand new in 95, the kind of digital version of 23, which it still looks sick in 2011. We have a Jumpman on the heel, a little bit of leather hits on the heel, and that's about it. It's basically the same shoe back to back 16 years later, which is awesome, because a lot of times Nike and Brand Jordan will kind of tweak what they do on the retros, but they didn't really change a whole lot here. The only real difference I can tell is on the insole. The new version has the Jumpman logo, the old version has the Nike Air with the swoosh logo, and everybody knows, that's been changed because of the way Brand Jordan branched off from Nike. But besides that, it's basically the same shoe. The only thing that's different on these, you can tell, is the soles are mad yellow. I've worn these a lot over the last 16 years. And they're probably going to be retired now, because if you want to go from looking really cool with the hottest sneakers out there to looking like a homeless guy, just let the soles yellow, and I promise you, that will ruin your whole outfit. So hopefully you got your hands on these already. If you don't, eBay resellers might have them, but get ready to pay some top dollar, because the hype around these is just phenomenal. Before we wrap up, I want to give a shout out to my man Art from the Masters of None podcast. He wanted the size 13. He hit me up on Twitter last night, and honestly, I had about as good a shot at getting 2 pairs of these today as the Bulls did when Jordan retired and they tried to key the offense around Tony Kukoc. Just wasn't going to work out. But if you haven't checked out Masters of None, definitely do that. Definitely one of the funniest podcasts out there. The kind of funny where you listen to it in your car and you pull up at a red light and the person next to you thinks you've lost your mind because you're laughing hysterically and tears are coming down your face. It's so funny. So definitely check out Masters of None. Definitely keep checking back to FifthRoundMovement.com. We got a new episode every single Friday, and our next sneaker themed episode will probably be right around mid-February 2012 when the Cement 4s drop. Until next time, FifthRoundMovement.com.